Okay, the print-on-demand news has been crazy. There has been a final ruling against a huge AI art copyright lawsuit against the US Copyright Office that could change things forever. Atari has tried to sue RedBubble again. You can now use Canva within ChatGPT. Printify has released a new high-profit item, which is super trendy right now. Oh, and there has been a crazy new AI art app that's just been released that is free, that probably has Midjourney scared because for many people, it might be even better than Midjourney. Seriously, the news has been huge, and if you have missed it, don't worry because I have rounded up all of the big news stories so that you don't have to. So let's start out by looking at the latest update to the AI art lawsuit case against the US Copyright Office that could change things forever. So I'll just quickly bring everybody up to speed just to make sure that everybody knows about this case because it's kind of a wild story. So in 2022, Jason Allen won a prestigious art contest by creating this image here with Midjourney. Well, it was very controversial. One artist who viewed it as cheating said, "This sucks for the exact same reason we don't let robots compete at the Olympics." And in response, Allen said, rather than hating on the technology or the people behind it, we need to recognize that it's a powerful tool and use it for good so that we can all move forward rather than sulking about it. And so shortly after winning this contest, Allen submitted his picture to the US Copyright Office. But in January, it was denied. In their ruling, they said, "We have decided that we cannot register this copyright claim because the deposit does not contain any human authorship." And well, unsurprisingly, Allen wasn't happy, and in April he filed a lawsuit and an application for reconsideration. His lawyer stated in the appeal, "We believe that AI should be treated like any other tool available to artists. The Copyright Office is contradicting itself as well as straying from well-established precedent which allows humans who used novel tools to create a work to own the copyright in that original work." And so that's where this controversial case has sat until a few days ago. And well, it was denied again, and they clarified further saying if all of a work's traditional elements of authorship were produced by a machine, the work lacks human authorship and the office will not register it. So, in other words, it seems that the current stance is that if an image is mostly produced by an AI art tool, it's not eligible for copyright protection. However, it's probably not over yet because Allen has vowed to take this case to the Supreme Court, so we'll see what they have to say. But while this is all really interesting, the truth is that I'm honestly not too worried. Because the truth is that when you're browsing, say, Etsy, you have no idea which images you're seeing here have been created by Midjourney and which ones have been drawn by hand. And so I don't think that this is going to increase the chance that someone's going to try to resell your pictures, even if legally they could. Because no one knows what is AI generated and what isn't. What I do think though is that this adds to the value of Midjourney's Pro plan, which enables stealth mode. I always use this because my images no longer show up now when searching Midjourney's Explore page, so no one can find them and discover that they were AI art. But either way, it's pretty controversial, so let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Alright, let's move on to a very different news story. Printify has released a new high-profit trendy item, a new Christmas ornament. Yes, recently Printify has added a new Christmas ornament into their catalogue, which I'm really excited about because Christmas ornaments are super trendy high-profit items on Etsy. So for example, take this custom print-on-demand ornament here for sale. Allura, the Etsy research app, estimates that it's made over $30,000. And take a look at the price of it. That's selling for about $15, despite the fact that ornaments are really cheap to print and sell. This one here is selling for as low as $7.54. And when you calculate the profit margin on that, it's nearly 40% even after Etsy fees. And yes, people are already getting ready for Christmas and buying stuff for it. If you want to jump on the huge trend that is Christmas merch, I recommend getting in early. And even if you aren't interested in this new acrylic ornament that they've added, do keep in mind they have other ornaments for sale in their catalogue, but they are made from different materials, which I think is really nice because there are certain design styles that work better printed onto different types of materials. So I just think it's really great to have more options. And speaking of high profit items like this, if you would like to learn what high profit items I love to sell online to earn passive income, then you should be sure to download my free ebook, The 6 Steps That 6-Figure Stores Follow to Make Over $10,000 a Month. I'll have a link to where you can get it in the video description below. And we've also had more people recently review it this month on Goodreads. I'm honestly so honored that people have loved it enough to leave a 5-star review. So thank you so much for everyone that's done so. But for now, back to the video. And let's take a look at how Atari is still trying to sue RedBubble. Yes, it's true. They will not let this lawsuit go. So if you missed my latest update video on it, I talked about how Atari sued RedBubble for trademark and copyright infringement. They sued them because, as crazy and lazy as it is, people were and still are just uploading Atari's logos and artwork onto RedBubble products and selling them. Well, Atari did lose their lawsuit and they appealed that decision, and in July the final verdict came in and Atari lost their lawsuit and RedBubble won again. Well, unsurprisingly, Atari were not happy with that outcome. And they have not stopped, and they have continued their lawsuit by filing a petition with the 9th Circuit Court in the USA requesting that they please rehear the case. So when I saw this, I thought, how often does the 9th Circuit actually rehear cases anyway? And it turns out, not often. I did some research. They usually get about 1,500 requests a year for it, and they accept just 15 to 25 of them. So if I was a guessing person, I would guess that Atari is probably going to fail again, but as long as people are enjoying these news videos, I'll keep you updated. So here is something exciting. Printful's products are getting cheaper. Yep. So, as I've discussed in videos like this one here on the channel, I love Printful. I use them as my primary print-on-demand provider. However, they are very expensive, much more expensive than Printify, which is why I am excited for this new program here that they are launching, Printful Growth Memberships. When you join their Growth Membership, you get huge discounts on their products. So for example, being a member of this brings the cost down of the Bala Canvas 3001 down to as little as $10.30. And well, if you compare that to my favorite t-shirt provider over on Printify, Monster Digital, they're priced at $9.13 if you're also a member of Printify's equivalent program, Printify Premium, which costs $29 a month. And well, that's pretty similar in pricing. And so this might mean that some people might want to switch from Printify to Printful. Like Printify's membership, this one will also be a paid membership. Printful estimates that it will pay for itself after about 10 orders a month. Although, like me, if you do enough volume with them, you get in it for free, which is nice. I'm currently in it right now. It is a closed beta, but they do plan to open it up soon. And so if you'd like to be alerted for when it goes live publicly, you can register on their membership page. So then, let me show you a crazy new AI art app that is going to change everything. And here it is, Ideogram. And I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but we're just gonna run with it. So this is currently completely free, which is bonkers, and it's been making massive waves in the AI world. And that is because, as the founder here stated on LinkedIn, his new app has finally solved the major flaw in AI art apps, generating text. As you can see, Ideogram is amazing at generating typography designs. This is something that the two big AI art apps out there, DALL-E and Midjourney, just cannot do right now. And so, honestly, if I was Midjourney, I'd be a little scared, because this could genuinely change the AI art world permanently, which is why it has been so successful at getting funding. They've managed to get $16.5 million in investment money. And a big reason why they've gotten so much money is because the engineers behind it are engineers that worked previously at Google Brain on Google's AI generation projects. So they know what they're doing. And so I was super excited to give it a try, and I couldn't believe how easy it was to register. Unlike DALL-E, you don't have to give them your phone number, which I know a lot of people hate, and unlike Midjourney, you also don't need a Discord account, which I know a lot of people hate. Nope. Instead, you literally just register by connecting your Google account to it, and then you just agree to their terms of service, and then you choose your username, and then that is literally it. You are given instant access, and you can just immediately start using it, which is very refreshing. So here is how it works. You come to the prompt bar and you type in what you want it to create, and then you select what type of image you want it to make, such as a typography image, and then you select the image dimensions that you want, and then that is it. The app will now generate your image for you. It does it pretty quickly actually. It takes about 30 seconds. Now, obviously, if you look at the results, the app is definitely not perfect right now. Only one of the images here got the text right, so you can see that this app is still definitely a work in progress. However, I recommend jumping in now while it's still early and it's free, because you know what? The app is only going to get better and better, just like Midjourney did, especially now that it's massively funded. I also do not recommend trying to use this app to create complex pictures to sell. You can see that when you zoom in closer here to this Batman image, that the images definitely have glitches. Like, that is a very strange looking mouth, you know. Midjourney is definitely a lot more consistent. However, in my opinion, this app here is very much a warning shot to Midjourney that they better not get complacent, because if they can't or won't add in things like text, other apps out there will. And also, just a quick note, the team did clarify over on Twitter that you can use the images that you generate for commercial purposes, such as selling them on to print-on-demand products. And if you would like help doing that, then you might want to take a look at today's sponsor, me. Yes, due to shady YouTube sponsors, I am currently choosing to sponsor my own videos, and I am sponsoring it today to let you know that if you would like to start a print-on-demand store, but you don't know how, I have a beginner-friendly print-on-demand course, the Ecom Clubhouse, which takes you through the process step by step. If you would like to build your store alongside me, you can check out my course in the link in the video description below. But anyway, back to the video. And now let's go and take a look at ChatGPT's new Canva plugin. So recently, Canva created a new app plugin that integrates directly into ChatGPT 4 that lets ChatGPT choose from their templates to help you speed up the design process. It's really simple and easy to use, and I'll give you a quick tutorial now. So first, come over to ChatGPT, and then you will need to switch to ChatGPT 4 because this is currently not inside of ChatGPT 3.5. Then just come to the settings and beta options and click to allow ChatGPT plugins if you haven't already. And then come and click the plugin option in the drop-down box and click it, and then go and select to visit the plugin store. And then just do a search for Canva and then click the installation button. And now, Canva is installed inside of ChatGPT, and using it is really simple. Just make sure that you have the plugin selected. You can then tell ChatGPT what you are creating, and it will use this AI technology to sort through Canva's templates to choose templates that it thinks will help you the most. And if you like one of them, you can just click on it, and then it'll open it up within Canva so that you can start editing it and turning it into your own design. Super simple. So then, do you have any thoughts or opinions about these latest news updates? Let me know in the comments. And to learn about how to use ChatGPT to create top-selling print-on-demand products to sell, be sure to watch my video on screen. I'll see you in the next video.